Hello, everybody. This is BeetleG. Welcome back to Ni No Kuni II, a Revenant Kingdom. And look at that. Look at that creepy-ass eye. Alright, so we're exploring the town. Oh, not in here, apparently. This leads to higher ground. It is forbidden to climb to high places here in Hydropolis. The view of the ocean from up there is beautiful indeed. What a shame. Alright, so we gotta go find information about the queen so we can try and win an audience with her. We'll pick these up if we're walking by them. Oh, we're not allowed in there. Okay, so I see on our map we have 3 little arrows. And we also have this little guy.
Oh, hello.
You, my young friend, like to help people. I can see that from a mile off. And if I'm not very much mistaken, this is your first time here at Swift Solutions, correct? Well, you've asked for it now. My lecture on the wonders of this fine establishment is famous the world over for its length and density. Deep breath now. Swift Solutions is where people from all over the world come when they have something they need doing. From the smallest favor to the grandest quest, they all come through us. Those who carry out those errands are rewarded with lovely little coins called tokens of gratitude. They really are quite incredible. And when you've collected enough of them, you can trade them in with me for a special prize or for hints on where to find new citizens to recruit for your kingdom. And you'll certainly be wanting to employ that latter service. There are plenty of people in this world who will only come to Evermore through me. What's that I hear? What happens if I finish all the tasks Swift Solutions has to offer? Ho ho! That's like asking what will happen if the sun stops shining. People will always need little favors doing. So even if you happen to finish all the tasks I have to offer you, just wait a little while and more of them will be along soon enough. And that's pretty much the gist of what we do here. I say we, it's more me, really. I mean, all of our branches, you see. Don't ask how, it's a trade secret. I man all of my branches. Oh, wow. All right, that's quite enough from me. It's time for you to run an errand or two.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Awesome. So this is like little repeatable side quests, I think. Okay. Oh, there's so many tasks. Obtain some pots of soar away. I don't want to give my soar away. I guess we can give some copper nuggets. Putting gold in gold paw. I'm just going to take ones that we've finished. Fresh wonder water. Yeah, go for it. Keen for beans. We got some beans for you. Poly parrot feathers. We probably need some of these things that I'm about to give away, but hey, it gives us a tiny bit of gold and XP. Putting the gold in gold paw. Ah, that's 5 out of 7. 4 out of 20 is better. 8 out of 3 is fine. 11 out of 5 is fine. 13 out of 5. Great. Wow, I like how quickly you can get through those. So, what will be... so swap for items? Wow, they have a huge selection of stuff. Okay. So, I believe this just puts them in our city? If so... Oh, no, we have to talk to them. Okay. That's still pretty helpful. I like the look of the guy with 3 stats. This guy. Young Main. We have 57 tokens, so let's get him. And let's get this guy. Cheapy! Chai Pie? I mean, why don't we just start all of them? They're all in gold paw, so we'll just make a... I might do that off camera, just go to gold paw.
Oh, by the way.
What did he say?
Welcome to Swift Solutions. Oh,
alright.
By the way.
I skipped it again. Okay, well, we're off. A good little detour. Learn new things. Get new prizes. What do you guys think is one of the coolest technologies slash apps slash thing that's being invented? What I'm leading into is Shazam is has increased the quality of my life like 10%. No, it's increased my, like, I love being able to, if I hear a song that I either forgot the name of or have never heard before, you just slam that on and all of a sudden it's like, hey, here's the band, here's the thing. It's super, super helpful. I will continue in a second. You would do well not to underestimate the city guard. They have eyes everywhere. Nothing escapes them. Nothing. Several of my acquaintances have been thrown into prison after being caught breaking the law when they were certain that no one was watching. I do not understand how they do it, but the guards seem to be able to sniff out wrongdoing wherever and whenever it takes place. It is as though they have a sixth sense. Some claim that Archon Leander has wondrously acute hearing, and that this is how he knows of everything that happens in the kingdom the moment it happens. But surely that cannot be true. There's also the giant eyeball. You know, maybe it's invisible to everybody. Oh, this might get us in trouble. Yeah, so Shazam. It's not Shazam anymore. It's like either Google or Alexa or Siri. They just have it built in, which is even cooler. You don't even have to download anything. You're just like, hey, what's this song? And they tell you right up. Add it to my playlist because I love this song. It's so good. She's not going to let's pie. Charged with keeping Hydropolis safe. Oh. Known to patrol the streets. Okay, it's not important. There's our next man. Oh, we have another trapdoor, so we can just jump from one side of the city to the other. It's good, I'm lazy. You ask me what I know of Queen Neria? Now that you mention it, I realize that I know very little. Her Majesty seldom appears before her people. Look! You see that building with all the guards? That is the entrance to the palace. It lies on the ocean floor, you see. And at its top stands the eye. Oh no. It is supposed to symbolize the benevolence with which Her Majesty watches over us, but the rumors tell of its actually being a device she uses to spy on her own people. No way, really? Whether or not this is true, we certainly never see her. Her interactions with the citizenry are conducted via the Archon Leander, her most trusted aide and advisor. Some even say that in truth, it is he who rules over our realm. But if that is so, what exactly is it that she does? That is a good point. Let's go see. I don't think I'm going to be able to go over there.
Hey there.
You have...
Hey there.
We are a peaceful kingdom, but we do not tolerate troublemakers. You have been warned. I don't think this is going to do anything for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do anything here yet. It seems like we might be able to get her permission in the future. I'm also curious if there's something like on the roofs of the houses that they don't want people seeing, and that's why you're not allowed to go up high. It'd be an interesting reason. That is for sure. Okay, so we've got to go around. Oh man, we've got to go around the long way. Oops. It's Leaf Book. I haven't been checking this out. This way. Ooh. Also, another technology I take for granted a lot is maps on your phone. It's insane. I remember when a GPS costs over $100 just for the GPS, and it was terrible. And then if a road changed, you'd have to like connect it to the computer to download the new update. It's ridiculous. Now it's just in your phone automatically, even though you paid like $800 for your phone. Ignore that fact. That's besides the point. You are visitors here from a distant land, are you not? Then you must have been surprised when you heard all of our very particular laws. I can assure you that we local folk are equally baffled. There would appear to be no rhyme or reason behind most of them. We are merely victims of Queen Nera's whim. The law forbidding love is surely the most ridiculous of all. We Hydropolitans have a long tradition of proposing to our intended ones with an engagement ring made from comely coral. What will happen to this tradition now? No one knows what motivates the queen, and we live in constant fear of what outlandish edict might be passed next. And as for Archon Leander, well, the way she treats him is nothing short of disgrace. So maybe they banned love because the corals are going extinct. I can't figure out the sickness one. I'm not sure we learned an awful lot about Queen Neria, but that will be of much use to us. No, but we sure heard a lot about this Leander character. You thinking the swab might be in our way? Our way in, Roland?
Really?
Interesting. Yeah, if we can get to him, we might be able to use him to get one step closer to the queen. But how would we get to him? Ooh, I know. Me. Ask me.
Oi!
What? Tell me. Actually, I'll fill you all in on the details in a bit. Let's get us one of those thingamybobs first, shall we? Thingamybobs? Yeah, exactly. Let's try somewhere that sells accessories and that. Reckon they might have one nearby. Well, I don't quite understand, but alright then. My god, what is Lofty onto now? I do not understand. Get a little accessory, a thingamabob. And buy something? Woo.
Here.
You're a mate. You don't happen to sell bright red coral rings, do you? Ah, the love rings. Never mind, sunshine. Have you got one or what? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. But the law forbids me to sell such an item. I dread to think how Archon Leander would react if he were to learn of such a flagrant breach of the laws. That said, as far as I know, there is no law that prevents me from simply giving you one. All I ask is that you help me in return. A fair exchange. I'm sure you will agree.
Yeah.
We'll be the judge of that, mun. All right, spit it out. What kind of help are you after?
Okay.
I have 3 orders awaiting delivery, and I simply do not have the time or to deliver them myself. I would be grateful if you could oblige me. Delivery for Peleus, Proteus, and Triton. Cool. Righto, a spot of delivery work in exchange for a nice coral ring. Doesn't sound too bad at all. Let's get moving, Evan. Ringing around the rosy. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Let's go over this way first. I think this is a dead end. It does not seem to be a dead... Oh, hey, another trapdoor. That's hilarious. They feel very close together. Maybe they aren't. Ah, I didn't even notice him. Ooh, he is a handsome man.
Hello?
Hello there. I have a delivery for you from Trident-tested armorers.
Hi.
Ah, at last. I can barely express how anxiously I've awaited its coming. Triton. I was utterly convinced that Queen Neria would grace her loving citizens with her hallowed presence before it arrived. But gods be praised, it seems it has reached me in time. Gosh. Jeez. Goodness no. Why, it must be, decades since we last so much as glimpsed her face. Wow. This is merely a guess, of course, although it certainly feels that long. Suffice it to say that she does not emerge from the palace often. So how long has it been since we last gazed upon her radiant beauty? Not that she need emerge when she has Archon Leander to attend to her every whim. It is he who handles the day-to-day running of the kingdom. He is difficult to catch a glimpse of for entirely the opposite reason. His every waking moment is spent rushing around the city attending to the affairs of state. Some say that Her Majesty has grown almost too dependent on him, but I would never dare make such a suggestion myself, of course. Excellent. That's the invention that I'm waiting for. The pill or the electronic probe that you can stick into your brain and never sleep again. Oh, sounds beautiful. But also, like, minus the insanity part. It's very important. Very key. I just want to get that. All right.
Hello.
I think he's Proteus. I have a delivery from your trident-tested armors. Peleus. My word, I would never have expected Cephos to start using tourists as delivery boys, but I have no reason to complain. Thank you, young man. Give us some sneaky info. Ha ha ha, not bad, eh? This hat makes me look more handsome than ever. The ladies of Hydropolis will be unable to resist me. Oh, but I thought we weren't allowed to fall in love. I jest, of course. It will take more than a new hat to cause one as plain as I to fear falling foul of the ban on love. In truth, it is rather a sad state of affairs. Still, I must not dwell on it. There are other restrictions in place that trouble me far more. All contentious topics are now prohibited in tavern conversation. Anyone who challenges the opinion of another is immediately apprehended by the guards. What? Even worse, ever since my friend fell from a rampart on his way home from the inn, we are now forbidden from venturing to high places. Ah! I will never forget the face of Archon Leander when he arrived at the scene. It was as though the world itself was about to end. My friend was almost entirely unhurt, but it was only a matter of hours before Queen Neria promulgated the new law in order to prevent it from happening again. Such mollycoddling is enough to make one despair. Forgive me. Rather than bemoan my own prohibitive circumstances, I must instead encourage you to enjoy your freedom. Goodness knows I envy you it. Wow. So they really are just trying to prevent everybody from getting any hurt at all. The sickness is tough though, because if you get sick, you get thrown in jail. All right, I'm gonna get us to the next little location off camera. I will be back tomorrow for some more Ni No Kuni II. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.